Well,
I'm trying to free up my mouse.
but I should.
I really liked Ori, and I feel like this is like
Ori
more
is
fast-paced
fantastic.
than Ori.
Well, with that, I want to welcome everyone to Crashing Game Night. My name is Matt DiOrio, your host, as always. I am joined by our version of Red 2, the Beanied One, Gerard Barrera.
What is up, all
Okay.
of my nerds? Red
I
2.
I think
definitely
we need to
didn't-
call
I
Jerry the
didn't get-
bright one today.
I didn't get that reference. I immediately
The bright
thought
one,
Red,
yeah.
Red 2, the movie,
No,
like Bruce Willis being just geriatric spy type.
1 was better than 2.
yes,
the first
it was.
Red.
was.
The
Yes.
first Red.
All right. I'll
I
give
think the first Red was
Jerry,
better.
just back up from the light. Back up, man. Like
This is
geez.
natural light.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Bro, turn down the sun.
Right?
Anyways,
And that's
we're
worse.
joined. We also have our baby Grim Reaper playing Have a Nice Death.
Yes.
Babyface One Theowalski.
What is up, everybody?
Oh, hey,
And
bro.
I feel like Baby Grim is like perfect, since my gamer tag is Grim
And-
Archer,
Okay,
and
so,
this little tiny death is so small and cute.
so I will say this before we get to introducing the final member is Jerry should like being called Red 2 because Red 2 was Wedge Antilles' call sign.
that was
In
Wedge.
New
I
Hope.
was trying to think about that.
It was Wedge,
I was wondering who, like,
who goes on to be the leader
Yeah,
of
who-
Rogue Squadron.
that's right.
So,
Okay.
but with that, we're also joined by the man, the myth, the legend, our maitre d' of services, the lion's mane, looking nice and fluffy like a lion again, Jason Validio.
How's it going, guys? How's it going today? Man, Theo, I love
What's
that you're
going on,
playing the
man?
game still. But Jerry, why are you so bright, man? Like,
Dude,
jeez.
I don't know. I'm literally using like
What
no
are you
light.
doing?
Yeah. You know what? You know what I think it might be? It might be the virtual background that's
You
like,
get some sun, bro. You need to get some sun.
He
I
does.
think it's the black background.
Nope.
No, that didn't help. Nope. Mm-mm.
That didn't help
help at all.
none.
God,
No.
you're brighter now. God.
shut up. You're so annoying.
But the
I
How
don't
you
know
guys
how,
doing
I don't know
this
how
week,
it
Theo?
happens. You move back to Long Beach
I don't
and you
know.
became whiter, dude.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know.
you're
Maybe
whiter
it's
than me
my-
right now. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know. I
Maybe
don't
just
know
need
how I
to
feel
be-
about this.
like, maybe I just need more.
I know, right?
Let's just do-
He needs more light?
Let's just
Okay.
do more light. Okay. Oh, hey,
Okay.
actually, there you go. That
See,
kinda
there
that's
you
a
go,
little better.
bro. There
There
you
you
go.
There you go.
go.
Okay,
It's a little
okay.
better.
Got
Yeah,
it.
a
Got
little
it. Got
better.
it.
All right.
There you go.
Jeez.
So how you
You
fellas
good?
doing?
You good, Jake?
Get your
Damn.
lighting done,
Call-
man.
call me out
you
like
need to
that.
be a professional, sir.
Hold on. While we're at this, are we still on the how many days since Jerry moved to back home that he hasn't seen Jay?
No, I mean, like,
No, we already saw each other.
we
Okay.
see each other the best same time too. Jerry's made attempts. Jerry's
Yeah.
made attempts. You know,
Yeah,
like,
we're trying
made
to
attempts.
hang.
Are we talking
So
making
now-
attempts
but-
to after the fact?
But I gotta hear whether or not there are reciprocated attempts. As Jason,
Yeah.
have you been making attempts? Okay.
Like, both of us have made attempts.
Good
Okay.
friendship. Good
Okay.
friendship.
It's about time.
Balls, but I would say balls in his court now.
Okay. Yes,
Oh, yeah,
sir.
yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
Yeah,
sir.
Now I feel like you're playing dating games here.
if we're
I know,
keeping
right?
score, if
Where's
we're
Chuck
technically
Woolery,
keeping
man?
score.
Hold on. If we're playing the
Balls
dating
in
game,
your
does that
court.
make me Chuck? Does that make me Chuck Woolery?
Yeah, I know.
Oh
right?
my god, yeah. Oh
or
god.
whatever that guy's name was in Mallrats, the host.
Oh god, yeah, that's right. Oh, that's funny. Oh, good old
How's
Mallrats.
the week been for you guys? How you guys been doing? You know, like how's it going?
It's
Interesting for me. I got back into work. I've started working again, so
Uh-oh.
it's
Oh.
been good to get back into the swing of things.
but you know,
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't
There you
know
go.
what the
Yeah,
you know
too.
what.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
but like, is it just same stuff or like ride
No,
a bike type of stuff?
Oh
or-
no, just like riding a bike. It's
Okay.
totally fine. It's great that I'm like kind of familiar with it until but I'm still looking for a more permanent solution, but
Yeah.
no, it's great. Yeah, so finally got some
Hey,
funds coming in, getting ready.
Jerry?
If it makes you feel any better, we found out today that we are losing in 3 years our 5th manager.
Oh god.
Wait.
For our team. For
Oh
our
my
team.
god.
Oh my lord.
And we're even losing our vice chair.
Wow.
Dang.
Just moving on.
Well, at least the vice chair is retiring.
Oh, okay.
But,
I was about like,
but,
dang, house getting cleaned right now.
but our manager is his position's being eliminated.
Oh damn.
Oh dang.
Just,
Who's gonna?
just like
So what's that
just
mean
like
for
the
you?
previous 3.
Bummers.
I don't know how our team survives,
that
but our
sucks.
managers continue to not.
Oh wow.
It doesn't make any sense. But to answer your question, Matt, we don't know what's going to happen to our team.
Wow. Right. So Jerry, I have a little something for you
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. Okay.
because you love this movie so much, and every time we
Oh.
rag on it, you have to come to the defense of it. So I was able to, and I want to thank one of the other dads at karate for this. He secured you one, but look what I have for you.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Oh
What
my
the
god.
heck?
I will covet that.
So
The original Mario Brothers.
Oh.
Dude.
I would have been that more impressed if for some reason you managed to find a Blu-ray version of that. Because
it hasn't been put out on Blu-ray.
I don't think it I don't even think it has
no,
been,
no
man.
way.
exactly
even on
why it would be
stream.
more
Yeah.
impressive.
So-
Damn, bro.
No,
Thank
it would
you,
be
dude.
more. It would be more
That's funny.
impressive to find a Blu-ray of Dogma.
Oh,
Ooh, that's fair.
that's hard to find. It has
It
been made.
was for
But
brief,
it's
and then
discontinued, yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
and then
It was a
Miramax
limited
was like,
run.
That's a like a hard one to find.
So-
Yeah.
no. So one of the other
thank you, dude. That's so
one of
funny.
the other dads at karate and I were talking about it, and he wanted to do a cosplay of the original Mario Brothers with the boot, like doing the boots and all for it.
No.
And he happened to be walking in Walmart and saw it sitting over on the side, and they had 2 copies left, so he snagged them
Oh
both.
wow.
And he gave one for him. I'm like, dude, I don't have anything in this house that plays a DVD. 0.
I know.
Wow.
So
That's
okay.
so funny.
Yeah, dude, it's all, we have what, 3? No, we have 2 Apple TVs
Okay.
and everything's digital. I mean, the PS5s are all digital. We use that for streaming. The TVs are
Yep.
smart TVs, so we don't have anything. But I was like, I know someone who would love this movie.
Oh, absolutely, dude. Thank you.
So
And you know what? It's physical, so it's you able to
yes,
grab it, Jerry.
That's right.
Boom.
this is where we do
Boom.
the video. Hey, this is how
Boom.
you share movies.
Oh, thank you.
See?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
Um,
Nice.
but yeah.
I mean, it has its charm, man. It's terrible. I know everything that's wrong with it. I know, but it's like that. This is also part of my argument with the Street Fighter movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme. I know it's awful. It is bad, but it has its charms.
I feel like
Raul Julia,
the stuff
okay,
that's
but
coming out of your
Jean-Claude.
mouth right now is like word for word like what an addict would say. Like, I know how bad it is for me.
That's
and I
the
can
thing.
quit anytime I want.
But that's the
but
thing.
it's
That's the thing
it's just
about
so
those
good.
movies that just hit, dude. Because you always have them. You have those few movies that like if you're
Hold on. That's like saying Mortal Kombat Annihilation was a good movie. Because it wasn't. And it wasn't even enjoyable.
No. I don't even go that far. I don't go that far. The first movie,
Okay, well-
yes. I'll go that far for the first movie.
First movie
It has its
is
charms. It was bad though.
I still think it's the
It
first
was
movie.
bad,
Okay,
bro.
but it was one of the best video game adaptations, though. I mean, there's been
Okay, but for asterisk
asterisk
for the 90s. For the 90s, it was. And that's like that's tough. That's tough to argue. Because it was still bad.
We got a cool Sub-Zero, though. I mean, you got to admit, we had a cool Sub-Zero.
That's it. You can't
You can't base it off
you
just
can't
that one
carry-
character.
You can't carry a whole movie.
I mean, Goro was kind of cool, but them animatronics, bro, were rough.
Okay,
Rough.
Peter,
but like
okay,
I said,
but then,
the movie itself, that's why it has its cult following.
and
It hits
it
that
had an
different way.
actual like that soundtrack hit. Like it still hits.
Oh, okay, yeah. But like I said,
You know.
I put those movies in the
But-
same with Mario Brothers. It was bad, but it has its
Um,
charm to where like it hits to me like, yeah.
Yeah, but
And
see,
there's
I
a
think
reason
it
those
was
movies are
worse
still referred to as well, and they're still brought up is because
as,
They-
as
it
what
has a
not
certain
to do
charm to it.
when
It's
it's
that
that
bad.
or
bad
what
video
not to,
game.
but it still has a
It's-
charm to it. I feel.
It's one of those movies that's so bad it's good, you know.
Thank you.
like,
But that's what I mean.
the
That's why it
it's
has
the
its
B
like
movies,
small
man.
following. It's one of those movies
Yeah.
that like it's bad,
But
and I acknowledge
what
that too.
makes
But I like it.
So I'm
What
gonna
makes Street Fighter
use you,
worse-
Jerry. I'm gonna use you, Jerry, for defending one of the movies in my collection.
Oh,
is
Lord.
Oh, God.
the Princess Protection Program.
I'm not.
I don't even know what that
stepping
is.
Back off of that.
You know
one,
what
but-
it is?
And now I'm curious. Like, is that a live action movie?
Yeah, it's a Disney movie.
Yes.
What?
With Selena Gomez and Demi Lovato.
What? That is real.
It's a real movie.
That's
Yes.
a real
Hold on.
movie. That was
And it's in my collection. You can pull it up and you can watch it.
well. That's the
Oh,
thing.
my
I don't even really need a argument for that because one, okay,
you
that
go.
makes
my
sense.
God.
You got
When
two
did this
Disney
come out?
princesses, and it's a Disney movie. It was
That's
that has more of a chance to get made than just it being an indie movie. Like, yeah, it's about these two princesses. No,
One princess.
Okay, so
oh,
but
one
real quick,
princess.
So
Oh, Princess Diaries. See, it wouldn't get made
yeah, pretty much.
if it wasn't Disney.
All right.
So real quick, what makes Street Fighter even worse is the fact it was Raul Julia's last movie.
But
And-
he did give a great performance.
He
Yeah.
did a great performance as
Just
Bison, but
because,
to
just
have that
because
You
the
movie,
cannot
caliber of
knock
movie
him at
was
all.
not great.
oh no, I'm not knocking him at all.
Yeah.
Raul Julia
Oh,
is
yeah,
fantastic.
yeah.
He deserved to go out on a better movie. So
I mean, of course you can't argue that, but I mean,
Yeah.
that's the thing. That's also what kind of hits the charm of the movie is that you really got the last, and you got a really good performance from Raul Julia, and it was his last.
Yeah.
let's
So-
speaking of movies,
yeah.
let's talk some like tonight. There's not a lot of news in the gaming industry going on right now because everyone's waiting for Tears of the
Goombas.
Kingdom and whatnot.
I'm
Oh
gonna
my
watch
God.
that movie now.
Anyway, so
Street Fighter?
CinemaCon.
Or
No,
Princess
uh,
Protection Program.
Oh,
Neither.
so
No,
He's
no,
talking
no,
Mario
no,
Brothers.
Mario
We're
Brothers,
switching
man.
over right now.
Give me-
Okay.
give me some Dennis
Crashing
Hopper, but
movie night. Crashing
go
movie
ahead.
night.
We're going.
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be. This is gonna be Crash a movie night tonight.
Crashing movie night.
Watch some trash, dude. I want you to watch
there's-
some trash.
Yeah. Oh man. Goomba. God, Dennis Hopper was the man,
Oh
bro.
my god,
He
dude,
was the
no.
man. He was
No.
King Koopa. God, it was so
Just-
bad. It was
No,
so
please don't
terrible,
stop it.
dude. Oh. Like
All right,
and
Cinema-
there were parts that made no sense whatsoever, but you just accepted it. Like, oh yeah, dude.
But that was
It
like
was-
half the movies in the 90s.
I know,
mean-
but that's the dude. Like Double Dragon, dude. That was so
Right.
bad. Remember?
Followed nothing
We
of the game.
yeah.
Oh,
We
Double
tried.
Dragon? I don't remember Double
we-
Dragon.
Oh, dude.
Okay, hold on,
watch
real
it.
quick.
Don't.
Just
Do
wanna
you
give
remember
an idea.
Golden Dragon though, with Eddie Murphy?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay, now that
So
was
real
bad.
quick, remember back when on the back of movies they actually put like quotes from
Oh yeah,
like
Yeah.
Oh,
On
oh,
this
like
one-
either from
yeah.
the movies or from the critics.
Oh, that's
from the
right.
critics, right?
In the graphic of
So-
like of the
so
movie.
right
Yeah.
here
right.
Oh my
it
god.
says according to the one they chose was from 60-second preview,
Oh no.
eye-popping special effects.
So great.
Hype.
Anyways, let's talk CinemaCon
Oh, that's so
2023.
great.
Oh my God.
Eye popping.
Special
Visual effect.
effect.
All right.
I love it, dude.
So, Jason, unfortunately,
so
we are going to
great.
talk about DC for just a
A blip.
minute, a
Oh,
blip.
that's it. DC had no problem.
blip.
DC had no problem.
We're not talking Marvel. Well, we'll have a little Marvel, but anyway, so Warner Brothers and Sony had their presentations today. And what they announced were Warner Brothers did give a new trailer for The Flash. And the more I see of that, that thing looks like it's going to be really good. And
It's either that or it's gonna get like the big Transformers like treatment. It's gonna be very flashy where it's like I think it's gonna be still good. But yeah, I agree.
it
Especially
is
the Batman
officially
moments.
set when they're in the Michael Keaton, universe, it is set 30 years after the events of Batman Returns.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
See, 3 years or 30?
30. 30.
Okay.
Jason over here, save you. What the? I'm gonna.
There's no saving you, sir. No saving you.
And in the trailer, we got one of Batman's iconic lines from the 1989 movie,
Yeah.
which is, "You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts."
Oh,
Let's get nuts. Yeah.
So
that's pretty good.
So that was nice. During their little like teaser presentation where they flash logos and stuff like that, Beetlejuice 2 was confirmed.
Ooh, nice.
And
Good.
And Burton and Keaton are back for it.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
good.
gonna be really interesting.
You doing just that? It's gonna be. I'm okay with it.
I wonder if that rumor about Jenna Ortega is true.
You know what though? She would
about Jenna Ortega.
She would fit the.
She's gonna be
play Lydia's daughter.
Yeah, technically Winona Ryder's daughter.
Wouldn't you need to have Winona Ryder back for it?
Right, which also begs the question why. That's also why I think it's still a rumor, because
yeah,
I mean, you think that you would sign up Winona Ryder first and then unless like they kill her off, which would suck.
Yeah.
Especially now when she's very relevant
could be
and
easily
that
explained,
could totally
though.
help sell the movie.
Yeah.
I wouldn't understand that.
Can we get Alec Baldwin and Gina Davis back?
For me,
but do you think Alec
O'Hare,
Baldwin's
please.
really gonna get hired for
I would
anything
want
for a
Miss
while,
O'Hare,
though?
Actually, dude, they're already back in production for that movie, Rust.
Yeah, he was cleared of the initial charges because there was more information that came out and they're going to reinvestigate some things. So he could still face charges, but the initial charging was pulled back.
Isn't the family of that's what's pushing it? Is the family of the deceased?
Well, probably, but what I'm saying is, so there's other information that came out last week that they basically said, hey, these charges that are initially filed against everybody are being pulled back.
Okay.
They do reserve the right to refile charges later if depending on the investigation. So, but just have Beetlejuice 2. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Bring it, then they did do a longer trailer / footage reveal for Blue Beetle.
Cool.
In which you actually see the villain Carapax, which I want to say this. Final Fantasy now it does exist in the DC universe. Just saying.
Oh, okay.
Because if you watch the trailer,
is the Buster Sword?
It's the Buster Sword that he pulls out.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's right.
So
I thought that was pretty
in the first trailer too.
That was in the first one.
I know. But
and
just
if you check, he does the the real fox. Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Yeah,
that was cool. That was a cool nod.
And then they also did show off a little bit of Wonka, which is the prequel to whatever else. It's basically Wonka when he's trying to become a chocolatier.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
that's not
right.
the one with Timothy Chalamet.
It is Timothy. It is Timothy Chalamet.
It is.
Okay.
Playing Wonka. They showed off.
Sweet.
Hugh Grant is playing an Oompa Loompa.
Yeah, I heard that too.
So they CGI'd his face onto
oh my
an Oompa
God.
Loompa. Exactly, Jason. That was my thought. When I was reading about it,
Why,
I was
of all people, Hugh Grant? Like, what?
To a certain extent, I kind of like it.
Honestly,
because,
I think that's just odd enough that I think that's gonna sell. I think now I'm even more curious. Yeah, Hugh Grant. That's a curious cast. Now I'm interested. Like out of pure curiosity, now I want to see it because of Hugh Grant.
Right.
As an Oompa Loompa.
But as long as he's not singing, though, I really hope he doesn't sing.
It's supposed to be a musical.
Oh God.
Well, he also apparently he has a few like a musical number or a few musical numbers in Paddington 2.
Yeah, like he
has that background, but
he wasn't good.
I wasn't familiar
in Paddington
with it.
2. He did not sing well in Paddington 2.
I didn't see it.
I didn't either.
It's also on my account. You can watch it.
Oh, okay.
Weird.
So, and then on the Sony side, they
You're
did
weird, Jason.
It debuted some information about Craven, and it is
Okay.
going to be an R-rated movie.
Yeah.
As it should be.
What they showed off though was you do see Craven running into Rhino, and instead of Rhino being in a suit like we know him in the comics and whatnot, he basically takes a mutating serum that turns him into a mutant Rhino.
No.
Okay.
So can we just say this? Sony, stop making these movies
They're
that
not
are
going to.
not
They're
even
not
close to
stop.
no, they're not going to stop.
Just get ready. I mean, you know what's next,
Or
right?
at least
Is
make
the
better
Madam Web.
choices,
The
please.
Madam Web movie is next. Just get ready for that.
Isn't it Spider-Woman?
Bro.
I thought Spider-Woman was next
no, it's
up
Madam
on
Oh,
Web.
no,
too.
it's more Marvel. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And so
Not the right Marvel. Okay, that's
Well,
Sony.
what
okay?
happened to the saturation, man? It's still Marvel.
It's
still
Sony.
Marvel. It's
Yeah,
in
it's
Plan
Sony's
63.
Marvel.
You know,
so
plan,
it's the
plan
last
15.
that's the last thing of Marvel we're going to talk
Hey,
about, Jason. It's the one little thing. Like I said, one little thing. So they also debuted off Gran Turismo.
Okay.
They did a full-length trailer reveal.
Dang,
It's
that would
coming
have
out
been
August
interesting to
11th.
see.
From what I've seen, it's actually the actors are really driving the cars and out on the racetracks and everything.
Oh wow.
That's cool.
So that'll be
Oh
interesting
well,
to see.
yeah, because it's based
It's
off
close
of
course.
kind of a true story, right? It was based
Correct.
off a gamer who
Won
tested.
the Gran Turismo Cup.
Yeah.
Whatever it
Right,
was,
right.
whatever the official name of it is, and then ended up becoming a driver.
Right,
Actually,
that's right.
Real
He
driver
became a real
program.
driver.
Yep. Then they
That's
showed
insane.
off.
Video games can help your life, man.
That's insane,
Yes,
bro.
it can. It can.
Video games help
Then
your
they
life.
Yeah.
then they showed off trailer for Napoleon coming from Ridley Scott, due out in November.
Oh, cool.
Which,
Dang.
if anyone's going to do historical epic, it's Ridley Scott, aka Gladiator. And then they also teased Bad Boys 4.
Really?
Yep.
What?
Bad Boys-
Why is it coming back?
Bad
Because
Boys
the
for Life
saving
made
of
enough money.
the saving of Will Smith's career is starting. Dude,
But Bad Boys 4 is going to save his career?
yeah,
don't think
yeah,
so.
yeah, dude, it's that big of a franchise. It makes that much money.
It does make that much money, but I wasn't impressed with 3. It was entertaining, but it wasn't Bad Boys like 1 and 2.
No. I mean, I would sooner want a Men in Black 4 than a Bad Boys 4.
Yeah.
There was a 4.
I would sooner want that.
Well, no, like
there's
a
only
4th.
3.
No, there's
No,
4.
there's a 4.
What?
The one with Chris
Yes.
Hemsworth and
Yes, I want to, but
I
I
don't count
Tessa
that
Thompson.
as. I do not count the international one as a Men in Black movie. Okay.
You want
They
to you want a
refer
pure
to
number.
to J&M, you know.
It counts.
You
Put
want-
on the board. Put on the board.
It
I get what you're talking
technically
about. Though.
counts.
Whatever.
I would rather have a numbered Men in Black with J&M versus another Bad Boys.
I would much rather see him with Tommy Lee again. But
Yep.
really with like Tommy Lee, but have them be like maybe retirees or
Retired.
something.
Yeah,
Like
just
I don't know.
Or they're heading up MIB.
yeah, or
like,
heading
and-
yeah, like put them in different scenarios, but like still within the same comedy. But yeah, I'd love to see something with them again.
Which
But like I said, I understand because
Mhm.
as Bad Boys 3 was, it made money, dude, and it got
it made money.
it
Yeah.
got the ball rolling for more sequels. So like 4 was already in the works. But
So real quick, ladies and
timing.
gentlemen, just speaking of Men in Black, with regards to Jerry's choices of movies he's supporting that are video game adaptations, he has not had his company mandated, CAT scan, in the last 6
what
months.
are you
So-
talking about?
Men in Black. Seriously, do you not remember the whole scene where they asked him about him being in the first one, and they said, "Well, yeah, he had his company mandated CAT scan."
Oh my god. Okay, you're
And you
right.
say-
Shame on me. I forgot about
you
that.
say you
That was
love movies.
number one. That was number one.
Yes, it was number one
That was.
because it was right after freaking
Yeah.
Will Smith shoots all the human characters.
And by the way, may I just say that one the written test
Yeah.
was pure genius scene. I like that had to be
Oh,
one
yeah.
of my favorite scenes.
But that was classic
just
Will Smith.
seeing, yeah, but just seeing everybody going through their motions of like trying to like really do like just there's a table
And he's
right
like,
there. Like,
you want in
dude.
on this?
Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah, classic scene. I love that. Yeah.
So with that, it'll be interesting to see what the next couple days of CinemaCon show off. But I think out of all the announcements, I'm still looking forward to the Flash.
I've honestly never heard of CinemaCon before. I'll just be honest. I've never.
It's been around for a while, actually.
Yeah, it's been honestly, it's been growing year after year. It's been getting bigger and bigger.
I mean, enough that the major
I
players
feel like
are
we need to
showing up.
try that some year. Just go Vegas.
That would be fun. Yeah. Well,
Do
but
CinemaCon.
CinemaCon, that's London though, right?
No, it's Vegas.
Oh, that's
Vegas.
Vegas.
It's in Vegas right now.
It's Vegas, baby.
Oh, what was I? Oh, the
Vegas.
celebration. I'm sorry, the
Yeah,
celebration
you're thinking
was,
Star Wars
was
Celebration.
London. Dude, CinemaCon Vegas, that'd be fun.
So
That'd be cool.
Speaking of Star Wars, season finale of Mandalorian. last week.
I have to say it was good, but it was quite lackluster to me.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm a couple episodes back. Like I think I'm like 1 or 2 episodes back. So
It was. Let's put it this way:
just expect a good episode, a solid episode.
yeah,
That's
I don't
it.
even.
that's what I've been
No,
expecting.
no,
all
no.
It was
along.
all right.
No. It was a solid episode. Rewatch it because once again, the hype train I think really destroyed the experience for me, and in a negative way. No. It really, because there was so much speculation on it. Everyone was throwing in their 2 cents. I mean, even me. We all had our theory, and watching the episode, I was just like, I remember
Let
being
down.
just really let down.
Yeah.
But watching it a second time, I would be, still let down because
It's 35 minutes.
yeah, that too, the runtime, and I don't understand the like. I don't know. I was still trying to figure out how is this supposed to be a finale? Like, if there's supposed to be some big turning point or something, and I don't know. It just felt like a solid, just an episode.
well, this isn't the series finale for Mandalorian,
No.
right? They're still going to continue more.
Oh, is this the
So,
mid?
So no. This is the end of
No, it's
season
not-
3.
Not mid.
Yeah.
It's
There is
end of
gonna be a
season 3,
season
but there'll be another
4.
season.
Yeah.
Yeah, now there will. They
And
announced that it was
it's-
going to be with a movie, but now we are getting a season 4.
You're getting a season 4, and it's going to be folding in Republic Rangers into it now.
because originally was it supposed to be with Rogue Squadron? I think.
No, so Republic Rangers
Or
was going to be its own
Rangers.
thing. Yeah, it was going to
Republic
be its own
Rangers.
thing, and it was going to be Cara Dune was going to be
Right.
going off to do that, and then all that Gina Carano stuff
Fell through.
came down. Yeah. So, I mean, when you look at the episode length for season 3, right? Episode 1 was 37 minutes. Episode 2 was
40 something.
44. The episode 3 was an hour. Episode 4 was 32 minutes, and then it's 43, 45, 52, and then the last one.
Okay.
So yeah, it's varied in length across the episodes. One thing that has come out is that basically it came out that Tamura said that he was supposed to be in, even as a cameo in the last episode as Boba. And
Really?
Yeah, that was
It
the
was
other thing I was kind
and
of
it was-
wondering. No one's been asking where Boba Fett has been.
Yeah. Where's the
and
crossover?
apparently Kathleen Kennedy axed it at the last minute and said she didn't want a cameo for cameo's sake. So
It could be
I
leading up
think-
to the 4th season.
well, but
you know,
here's
like-
the thing
I-
is though, is come to find out, in the background, Jon Favreau threatened to quit Star Wars altogether because Kathleen Kennedy.
Well,
getting
yeah,
her
but
hands
all of
involved.
that has been taken care of.
Well, now
ever
it has,
since they
but-
were announced. Yeah, but
you
yeah,
gotta remember,
well, him
season
and Dave
3
Filoni.
was shot. It was shot and done a year ago.
During all of that. That's
Yes.
right. That's true.
So it wouldn't surprise me if that was one of the things that she axed, and that was kind of what.
And they were going
Favreau
through a lot of
over.
complications during the production. dealing
So-
with decisions. Oh, that makes sense. No, that makes sense.
Overall, it wasn't a bad ending to the show by any means for the season. I just, to your point, Jerry, I think I was a little let down because we didn't get some of those loose ends being tied up like we expected them
That's
to
why
be.
I say like just
Um,
rewatch the episode, because like I think it was a solid episode, but for me it just felt like another episode in the season. And yeah, like you said, we got
and
hit with that
not-
hype.
And it didn't tie things up. It felt like, to your point, like this should have been like episode maybe 6 or 7.
Maybe,
You know,
maybe this is just the middle of the series, like literally the middle of the series. So far every Star Wars has been very consistent with the middle being very like it's in that downward slope, but then he picks right back up. Like it's
But I mean,
the
I'm just saying,
the classic middle movie.
yeah, but I'm also comparing it to the past seasons,
yeah.
where I mean each season was, even Book of Boba Fett was pretty epic.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't have it every time. Every time you're gonna
But I'm just saying, like, epic in the sense of like in a big.
I mean, when you look at this,
or a big
so let's
turning
compare,
point in the season, like a big betrayal, like something that like leaves you wanting more, it leaves you at like an oh shit moment, like a proper finale. That's what I'm talking about. This one just didn't feel like
let's
that.
look at it like let's look at season 2, right? We had Luke Skywalker for season 2 ender.
True.
So when you
That was a
compare it
big
to
jaw
what season,
dropper.
yeah, and when you compare it to what season 3 is, it wasn't the same. It,
Yeah, but I mean,
to
like
Jerry's point, it was like another episode.
It was just another. It just wasn't as strong as like I was hoping for the finale, especially the third season, which like I would say was the strongest season up until the finale. I mean, really, each episode really was like gripping. You wanted to see the next one. It was good, and then
it's actually opposite for me. Like,
really,
I could pause in between and not have to like binge this. I was like, okay, like, all right, because it wasn't.
I
it
mean
gets more
it from
back
the length
into
of episode
origins.
to episode. I'm not talking about the entire episode has you like at the edge of your seat. I'm saying gripping storytelling from beginning to end from each episode.
I don't know. I still think it had.
That's where I feel the strength is. It like the whole season was strong, even the last episode. But it wasn't a finale to me.
It's strong,
It was
but it's
supposed to
not
be
binge-worthy strong though.
It isn't.
Like honestly, and again, this could be because this is the middle of whatever it may be doing. Like whatever.
You know what
extras
though?
and stuff
To
like that
Jason's
they
point,
want.
right?
You can't have every season be like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Like, otherwise you're gonna burn out, or you're gonna be like, oh man, like you're gonna literally bum rush the whole season in one day, and you're like, okay, like there's no anticipation. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
for example,
that's just what I'm saying is as a whole from like each season, like the strength of each season, they've done that. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, for example,
they've stuck to that kind of formula where like this episode, it was weird that they didn't follow it.
I'm just saying, for example, when Dexter came out, the first 4 season-ish, oh my God, like jaw dropping, like you don't know what's going to happen next. And then we have a couple of seasons where it's just like, okay, this is boring as hell.
Well, yeah,
but it still kept going.
But that's a tough comparison because you're comparing Dexter, who's a multi-season show that didn't know it was going to go that multi-season. The Mandalorian, they know that they're only going to 4 seasons. So you would think that the writing would be stronger. Yeah, they are.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yeah, that's what they said.
It's Disney.
That's what they said. They're
Disney
going to
like-
season 4, and then they're ending with a movie.
Yeah.
They have announced
they like
that.
to say, hey, you know what? We're going to do this. And then all of a sudden, you know what? Just kidding.
Do
We're
something
gonna keep it
different.
going.
Yeah.
Just saying, I'm like, everyone's like,
feasible.
oh, you know, but even
It
if
is,
even
but
if it is
I'm
4
still
seasons,
saying that. I'm still also saying I'm trying to put it in perspective. When
even
you
if it
have a
is 4
season that's
seasons,
going eight episodes, and you've been sticking to a certain formula, but then the last episode doesn't follow that formula, where I just find that odd.
So if Mandalorian is going 4 seasons, if If
They already said that they are.
I'm pretty sure they will. I'm pretty sure they
Yeah.
will.
If they do you know how much they're going to cram into the last season?
No, because I think they're
depends if
because
they
it's
spread
leading
it out
into
with the other
movie.
shows with
It's
crossovers and
leading into the
stuff.
movie, and
They got room to spread it out.
mhm.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
why I don't know.
They have room to spread it out to multiple shows and just branch it off
that's
that way?
honestly that's why I think they're
I don't think so, man.
sticking to the linear story with Mando right now, and I think the branching off is starting with Bo-Katan, and the next season is going to show it spread a little bit more in maybe the last 2 episodes. It's going to lead off to like an Ahsoka or another show, or
To Jason's,
we have to wait for a
to
movie.
Jason's point, I will agree with Jason on the fact that I didn't think it was binge worthy versus like seasons 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Like this
Okay.
year, like with this season, I found myself not even remembering, oh yeah, it's Wednesday. It's Mandalorian episode. It wasn't to that point where I was looking forward to it every single week, like absolutely watching it and enjoying it, but it wasn't on the same level for me with this season particular. Because
For
there
me,
was a couple
it
episodes
was.
where like the episode that had Jack Black and Lizzo in it, like that to me just felt like a pure pacing change that didn't need to happen.
and
it kinda
that destroys the
like
entire
that.
season for you.
No. I'm just
The
saying
waste
it
of
just,
an
it was one
episode.
of those things. It was from
It is a waste of an
waste
episode, but I mean that's one episode.
When you have 8,
You can't think of one episode from season 1 and 2.
no,
That were a
Ooh.
waste.
that were
Actually,
A
there-
waste or that just pivots.
there
all
was
I'm
that
saying
episode
is
where they
that-
went and found that Imperial officer, where they sneak into the base, and Mando's got to remove his helmet and dress like an officer. That one,
I feel like
could
that was.
agree with you.
I feel like that was not a wasted one because that
It's
was.
not a waste.
I thought
It
that
was,
was
it
pivotal
was an added side
for him to
quest for
be forced to take off his helmet was a huge deal.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're as a Mandalorian, you are not allowed to take off that helmet. This is the way.
There was certainly a number of wasted episodes in season 3, like the doctor, the scientist doctor. Like that was
I
such
was
a
waiting
waste.
for what's going to happen. What's going to happen? What's going to happen?
But
Then
nothing.
No, I don't
You
think that
knew he
was
was gonna get
so I
betrayed.
don't think,
I
I don't
thought
think
that
those
pushed
were
a
as
lot
much of a
more.
waste,
Yeah,
because
that
that's-
established more of Moff Gideon's like end game.
and it ties more into they tied it more into the
That's
the
why
new
like there was
trilogy.
more intrigue within that
Because it's
season.
Snoke. It's
Yeah,
Palpatine. It's how Palpatine comes back. It's how they're setting up everything to get Palpatine back.
that's why like
So-
my argument is the season 3 was strong to me. The only thing was the season finale was a bit lackluster in the direction that they took it. I just don't. I was like, okay, it was still good. It was a solid episode. That's what I'm saying. It just wasn't the caliber.
It wasn't
of
a season finale.
to me.
It did not tie anything up. It didn't. Like it was just
It,
kind of like
it left
that
me
makes me
wanting to know a
disappointed.
bit more, but it was just a little disappointing that
It was like that
once again
in the
mid-
same boat as
there weren't
Matt with,
any
like,
questions
the
answered.
season just wasn't good.
No, there was. I
thought the
don't get me
season
wrong, I
was.
still enjoyed it.
I
I
thought it
still
was.
enjoyed it. It was just wasn't for me the caliber, and I think it was hard to follow up season 2. It really was. You set up Luke Skywalker and all of that. It just, it was hard to follow that up. It really was when you look at it, right? And it was hard to follow up with Ahsoka and those pieces and talking about Thrawn and looking for Thrawn. I think that made season 2 so strong that
but once again there was a lot going on, but
Yep.
those questions got answered. Like Ahsoka, well, I'm gonna find out more about this. Okay, so she's off to a voyage to find out about Thrawn, and we once again we got those questions answered. I was just it was just kind of a letdown for the finale. That's all I'm saying.
Mhm. Oh yeah, no, it's just that's the best way we could put it without ruining it for Jason.
Yeah, but I did enjoy the
I'm
still
season.
gonna
I will
watch
say
it.
that.
I'm still gonna watch it regardless, but I'm just like, like I said, it's not
It's a
like,
filler
I'm-
season.
Yeah, I'm not like excited that it's like I need to watch this every day, or like I'm like like let's put it on, or like hey, I've been watching other shows instead.
I think
Like, oh,
for me, and that's the other one I wanted to talk about before we end, because also last week running step in step with Mandalorian was the series finale, season and series finale of Picard. And season 3 for me, I look forward to every single week. And that is because it was strong storytelling from episode to episode. And it wasn't just one of those reunions, right? Where, they bring back people just because, hey, we're going to bring back, whoever. No, every person that they brought back had a distinct purpose.
Okay.
And, whether it was, with Riker and Worf and Troy, like everybody had their place. And they did a little bit of fan service by bringing back the 1701D, the old next gen, starship. But it served its purpose as well. And man, has that scene, like towards the end of it, spawned so many TikToks and videos out of it where people are like overlaying like Danger Zone and
Oh damn!
other, like literally like so many other these epic tracks that
Because you actually sparked my interest. I'm on episode 7 of the first season.
Okay,
so I've got a good gist of it.
I will say, so season 1 was okay. Season 1 was pretty good. Season 2 was I wasn't like, I still enjoyed it and I still look forward to it every week, except for with season 2, it felt like they were kind of doing a Star Trek 4, where they go back in time to save the whales. So,
save the whales.
But
either way, I want to give it a try, and I want to follow to the end. Yeah, it's season 3.
Season 3 is the one that everybody really needs to see if they're a Next Gen fan. But also they introduced Todd Sandswick's character, Captain Shaw, and Theo ran away.
Cool.
Theo ran away.
Lucky him.
Oh no.
Oh no. But like his character was fantastic. I mean, they tied up everything with this episode. And I think they did give it a finale. Like it was that definitive end the story for that season, tie up loose ends, and it sets up a potential for a new show spinoff. Not including, Jean-Luc,
but like,
Jean-Luc
Picard's
Picard,
done.
but it sets up a potential for a new series.
Cool.
With 7 and whatnot. So overall, if I'm looking at the two, like just for what they are, I know you can't compare Star Wars and Star Trek. That argument has been going on since the 70s on which is better, and everybody has their own take on it. But
I just don't think you can compare the two.
You can't.
You can't compare the two, but when I look at the actual, when I look at the seasons, just side by side from a week to week basis on storytelling itself, Mando was solid for most of it, but I think the storytelling was a little bit better in the writing and the pacing on Picard than it was Mandalorian. But to that point, you can't compare the two. That's like, they're two different things, Star Wars and Star Trek. Yes, they reside in the same sci-fi space, but they're two different storytellings, and I will say that this season of Picard did hit a little bit more emotionally for me, because it's something that it brought back a lot of memories of my mom. Like, it was one of those things that I've been thinking about her anyways as of late, and I have no idea why. But this episode brought back a lot of really good memories that had been, I guess, suppressed, so to speak. So it did hit a little bit more emotionally from me, because of what they were doing, talking about the characters and everything. So it brought back those memories of watching new episodes every single week with my mom, TNG and then Deep Space Nine. But it was good. It was really good. And I like how they did incorporate a little bit of stolen tech. So you'll get there, Jerry.
Cool.
You'll get there. So
nice.
With that said, Theo, why'd you leave us? Seriously, what the heck?
It's always really gratifying when you have a $3,000 or $5,000 computer that crashes.
Oh, no.
Yes, sir.
Oh no.
Maybe you
that's
should just
rough.
get it. Maybe you should just get a Mac.
No, don't do
Mm,
it.
Just
No.
saying.
No. No.
I haven't
Just
had a Mac
saying.
crash yet.
no.
But you also don't game on a Mac, so
It's because I got a PlayStation and a Switch for that.
nah.
Which
Still-
you also
still
have.
dodging questions. Still dodging
Yeah.
questions.
Which
But you
I
also
do.
have.
I do also have.
And he doesn't play them.
Nope.
Exactly. That would give you the excuse to play them.
Don't
PC,
no,
no, but I get it.
you
PC
don't-
Master Race.
But
I
my
get it.
don't need
PC's
an
so
Apple stuff.
pretty.
It's not even that. You don't need. You don't
When
need
it
Apple.
works.
When you get an
Yeah.
Apple product, you have to get
Oh,
16
stop it,
Apple
Jason.
products. So,
You don't need
yeah.
to. You can if
You
you,
can.
want. And they all work
And I feel-
seamlessly.
And Jerry,
But
I
as
feel
well,
like he's
when you have to
personally
upgrade, you have
attacking
to
us.
upgrade the entire item,
Yeah.
not just pieces.
No, not necessarily.
How often? Hold on. How
Yeah.
often do I have to upgrade my Macs?
I didn't say you
Exactly.
have to. I said
You
when you want to
could.
upgrade, you have to upgrade the entire thing. You can't just
Okay.
upgrade.
But
You can't just upgrade a
Oh,
graphics
that's
card.
that's
You
true.
can't just upgrade a CPU.
No.
how
True.
much does your average CPU cost you?
Average CPU,
Yeah.
like $120.
Okay.
200 if you want to go. You know.
And
day
a
of.
good graphics card that'll
400.
allow you to play all the games that are out.
Oh,
right
graphics card? Oh, sorry. I thought you meant good CPU. Good CPU is
No.
400. Good graphics card, even to do basic AAA
Like
games.
how good are we
800.
talking? Like
800.
So $800 to upgrade your graphics card.
That's already a MacBook, bro.
That's
Yeah,
already a
but,
MacBook.
I mean, once you get that
And
$800
you can-
one,
you
you don't have
can
to.
pretty
That's a
much
pretty
play-
low spec MacBook in my book.
But you can still
My
pretty much
opinion.
play those games though.
I mean, my my
What
MacBook.
games are you
Yeah,
playing
J
on Mac?
Bone.
Yeah.
What games are you playing on Mac right now?
Right? You tell me.
He's playing Oregon Trail.
Lego Star Wars.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. No, I don't play any games on Apple. I got my PS5.
To my point.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the reason why you can't upgrade graphics cards, because one, there isn't a discrete graphics card in a Mac, and two, there isn't a need to increase graphics
there isn't a
because
need, 'cause
there's
they don't
only
have games.
limitations that you can do.
Yeah. They don't have games. They don't focus on games. They focus on other things. Like productivity.
You say they don't focus on games, but they have Apple Arcade.
They do have Apple Arcade.
That I'm currently subscribed to.
Really? I always felt like that
Are
was
you
a
really? I
bad
haven't
move.
tried it. Isn't there
So,
like
They
I
have
heard
some
you
good
can
mobile
use,
games.
you can still use
I only-
Bluetooth controllers with it, right? Like
You can use your
a
PS5 controller. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's a Bluetooth controller.
So
right.
I only did it because I wanted to see what the new Oregon Trail was like, which is
Really?
lost behind the Apple Arcade wall. Hey, I am the Oregon Trail generation.
Jesus.
Okay.
So am I.
Yeah.
But
Well, I think
still,
we
we
all
were
are.
joking about
Oh,
Oregon
I'm
Trail,
sorry, I
but you
don't- I don't
legitimately
remember
wanted
that
to
shit.
try out
I
Oregon
don't
Trail.
remember
I am the
that.
Apple
You don't remember
IIe
Oregon Trail?
Oregon
I do
Trail
not remember
generation.
Oregon
Caught
Trail.
the wagon, Jerry.
You
Caught
don't remember
the
going
wagon.
into the library where the only place that had computers in the entire school, and there was only 3, and you
Oh,
had
God,
to,
that's right.
You
Oh,
had
no,
to
but I also
sign in
played-
in order to be able to play.
Yeah, I remember that. We did have Oregon Trail. Oh, we also had Conan, so I always switched to Conan.
Shoot the
was
buffalo,
fun.
Jerry. Wait for the buffalo. Shoot the buffalo.
Jerry's the one that's gonna break his leg along it and get like
Yeah.
some like
Jerry's the one that's gonna die of
infection
dysentery.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jerry's
God.
gonna die of dysentery along the way, or typhoid fever, or
Oregon
something.
Trail. God, that's a deep cut. I barely remember that now. Yeah,
Yeah, it's because you were too busy watching Mario Brothers.
I was. Yeah,
You know,
And Double
when it was something
Dragon.
bad versus something good.
Street
Um,
Fighter.
However, I do have to ask: when Mario Brothers came out, weren't you like in your 20s?
No.
Okay.
No.
I know you were. I'm just
Nah, bro. But
'Cause that
I
would
still
make
saw the movie.
that would make you the oldest of the 4 of us.
Yeah, I know. Mister.
I mean, you got some gray in that beard there.
I do. I embrace the salt though. I'm okay with it.
Yeah?
I am. Yeah, I'm all right with it.
Right on.
Little distinguishment. It's okay. Little distinguish Flex.
I remember when the original Mario Brothers movie came out.
So do I. Yeah. I'm actually
what comes
I'm
out?
happy. My first movie I ever went to in the theater was Batman. That's in 89.
Oh, mine was Lion King.
Mine was Willow.
Damn. No, I'm just kidding.
Look, that was 87.
I know, I'm just kidding.
If it means anything to our listeners, I wasn't even born at that time.
Dude, you know what's bad is like
Damn.
I'm doing volunteering at my old alma mater, and like
Mhm.
all the kids are seniors right now, getting ready to graduate. They weren't even born
Oh
when I
god.
was going to school there.
Oh lord.
They weren't even
Do you
born
school
when the
them though?
millennium
Are you
turned.
telling them? Are you schooling them on like what movies to watch? Like, hey, you
No,
need
we're
to see
doing-
this, youngster.
No, it's podcasting, but we were talking
That's
about
what I'm
other
talking.
things.
What are you talking about?
But we're talking about we were talking about today about like the Avs moving to Denver and the Rockies becoming a franchise. It was like they know their sports history, but the fact that they weren't even around to experience what that stuff was like. So Mario Brothers movie, real quick, came out in '93.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Theo was still in diapers. But
Yes, I was in diapers until I was 5. I will
yes.
admit it. Had potty training problems. Get off me.
Yep. Anyways, real quick,
I just
going
didn't trust
around
anybody.
going around the horn.
I didn't trust anyone.
anybody?
I didn't trust anyone. I never went to public bathrooms. I only went to the bathroom at home. That's all I did when I was a
Wait,
kid.
what does it have to do
was
with
weird.
potty training?
I don't know. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, so real quick, going around the horn.
He was like, you didn't trust anybody, so that's why I poop my pants all the time.
We know what
all the time.
we know what Theo's been playing. What else you been
Have a
playing?
nice
Theo?
day.
Have a nice day. Some Destiny. Been hitting Destiny up.
I'm still very far behind on Destiny.
Oh,
It's
no
kinda-
way.
It's kind of disappointing. Yeah, I mean, like, I just kind of been playing it wrong to a certain point because I've been like power grinding rather than really doing the season right. So now I'm really far behind on the season stuff, and it's kind of frustrating.
Alrighty.
Yeah, but I like the break with Have a Nice Death. I am actually liking it quite a bit so far.
It's good
I
to
do
go to
li-
an indie. That's I have news on mine too. That's good.
Yeah, I didn't realize that you end up restarting from the beginning every time you die. So you only get one
Oh,
life.
interesting.
Yep.
You get one
Oh,
life,
Okay.
but you get some amount of progress with your like skills and stuff, but you have to like start off with your weapons and everything. So you kind of just have to like get better at the game.
Oh, cool.
So I like it so far.
Jason.
What this week? This week I platinum off Tales of Iron. It was really good. It was
Nice.
really fun. Enjoyed it. Had a great time.
Nice.
Started up Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice.
Oh,
Decided that was
how
the
is
one, let me tell you, it's a short. I feel like it's a short game because just based off like the one trophy list and like these runes that you pick up you focus on to like see more of like stories and stuff like that.
Okay.
Based on those two, I'm already at 50%. So it's a very short game.
Dang.
But
what kind of game is it? Like what kind of gameplay?
it is like a Souls type, like a Souls type game, but it is very, very heavily focused on story. Like,
Oh,
I think this is the biggest story-based game that I've played. Like, and that's even beating Last of Us. That's beating Uncharted. It is predominantly story. It's virtually just story, with like a few fights here and there.
Oh,
a few
wow.
puzzles and a few fights. But the big thing is because there is actually somebody that was a mental health expert that was on the game, like with the game studio.
Oh, okay.
There are a lot of times when there's voices in your head or in the game that help you out, that kind of sidetrack you. And at the same time too, what's always been getting me like creeped out the most is that the main character Senua, she stares directly at you, like face forward,
Ooh.
as she's like talking.
Okay, so that is a thing, because that was something that was, I thought, was kind of odd in the trailer.
Yeah, no,
But
like
I always
she's
found
like,
it intriguing. Like the trailer was very like, yeah, very intriguing.
yeah, and it feels like it's just feels odd because it's like her talking to herself, or her talking like talking to the voices, but since she always stares at you, like even as she's like moving her head around, the eyes will stay locked in the center of the screen, and I'm like, it just always weirds me
Feels
out.
That
like
has
it-
some
yeah,
power.
that's
That
really
has
creepy.
power
Yeah.
in storytelling, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
No,
like,
that type of
and
thing,
like
so-
there's different aspects that, as the story's going on, and I'm like, dude, like me and Rona are enjoying the hell out of it. Like
Oh,
it is a really powerful story.
I was always curious
I'm
about
having a
those
hard time.
because 2 is coming out, or has
Two-
come out already. I think already.
2 is gonna be an Xbox exclusive.
Oh no!
But it's going to
Yeah.
PC. It's okay. It's okay, boy.
Yeah, there
It's
you
going to PC, and that's why PC
Okay.
Master Race deal, right?
right.
So now I'm having a hard time picturing the whole like looking at you thing while like you say
So, like,
while you're
for-
playing.
Yeah.
But,
so, like,
like-
for example, like you would just
So,
be playing, and it would
imagine-
kind of fourth wall you.
Imagine, yeah. So imagine an actor delivering a dialogue off, like not looking at the camera, but then during the dialogue, it's relevant to. It could be relevant to the audience, and then it immediately looks at the camera.
Yeah.
I'm
to
not
kind
gonna
of
lie,
immersify
I
you
kind of
in-
pictured it way more creepy like to
Oh,
where
it-
that it
it
was
kind
like
of- it
a
is.
Kind of is.
transparent face, but that
No.
you're actually looking
Oh.
through her face.
No. Like
Oh
she
no,
is
not
like,
like that.
she's like staring at you like this, and she's like talking, and she'll be like moving her head, and
But it's
all this, like,
essentially
her eyes
her
will stay
looking
locked-
at her,
locked in,
right?
Yep.
and you're just like,
Yeah.
oh my goodness,
Mhm.
whatever she's thinking, she's like looking at you all the time, and you're
Mhm.
like, and it just stays in the center of the screen. It's so
Interesting.
crazy.
Mhm.
But now I kind of want
All
somebody
right.
to make that kind of game. Like, if you ever like walked through an NPC and just put the camera inside their face and you see all the moving parts. I want them to make a game where like you're just through that the entire time.
Ooh, I think that'd be kind of difficult.
Through the
That's
eyes
a lot of
of
moving-
the character.
yeah,
and
that's
you
cool.
see their eyes move.
Let's do it. Let's do it, Theo.
Make a video game adaptation of Free Guy.
Yes.
There you go. Yeah.
Bro. We got great ideas.
All right, Jerry,
Sony,
what you
hire us.
playing?
Let's see. I already finished up Hogwarts. I already finished up what else? Oh, the indie movie or the indie game I got, Dredge. I'm about to finish
Mhm.
the fishing game.
Nice.
And the fishing dark deep monster game. That was really cool. It was interesting. It
Mhm.
kind of like just starts you off and like, okay, like explore and then meet people, help them out. If they help you out, they give you a relic, and then the relic upgrades your ship.
Mhm.
It's interesting.
Okay.
So yeah, right now I'm kind of replaying some Last of Us and some Ghost until Jedi Survivor.
On Friday.
Yeah, Thursday night. To anyone who's got it pre-ordered.
Yeah.
But Matt, how about
so
you?
I've got a couple games of MLB The Show. I'm still running about a little bit over a week behind the actual real season right now. My Rockies are infinitely better in the game than they are in real life
That's
right
not
now.
hard. That's not hard.
No, but I'm at least have a winning record. A little bit of Star Trek Online, but I haven't played a ton of games this last week. It's just been hectic. Been doing a little bit of reading though. Just kind of help
Oh,
calm the
nice.
mind a little bit. Yep. First book in the Titan series, which is, yes, I'm a Star Trek nerd. It is the series about Riker becoming a captain after the events of Star Trek Nemesis. when he actually
cool.
leaves and gets promoted to his own starship. So
Sweet.
Okay.
it's good so far. It's about the attempt to reunify Romulus after everything that happened in Nemesis. So Spock's kind of been underground trying to lead that whole thing, and Riker's on a mission to go help, a diplomatic mission. So
Sweet.
but other than that, not much. And I did do Tetris 99 this weekend. Got my new theme,
Nice.
for Tetris Maximus Cup. So other than that, no, it was a chill week. I did start Horizon DLC.
Oh,
And
yeah. So what do you think? You the verdict? What do you think?
we'll see. I've played about an hour of it, and I'm not it's not grasping me as much as Frozen Wilds did, and even the base games, right? I've seen a ton of people posting on Twitter that they already beat it within like 2 days. So it kind of has me a little leery that it's a
wow.
quick DLC. So we'll see how it goes.
Sometimes people just barrel through things, though.
That is true. That's why I'm reserving judgment until I
Yeah.
actually get done with it. So, but anyway, so with that, I want to thank everybody for crashing game night with us tonight. Especially those who were just lurking in the background, watching and whatnot. If you like what you heard, please head on over to crashinggamenight.com. Find the platform that you want to follow us on and go drop us a follow on over there. Catch our past episodes. But just want to say, just everybody right now, just be excellent to each other and live long and prosper.
Hey, look at that.
Well
one
done.
nerd to another. Yes,
But
live long and
before
prosper,
you
everybody. And let's
Just because you said it, I got to test us all. Can we do the hand signal for live long and prosper? Okay. I'm proud of us as nerds.
I
A
can
little
do it
bit,
with
yeah.
both hands.
I can kind of the other hand.
Yep.
But
May he rest in
Go ahead.
Yes.
peace.
And
Right.
on that note, yes, live long and prosper, and those teachings from Star Trek. Let us all try and live graciously together. So let's continue and try and be a bit better, do better, try and practice a little bit more patience, some compassion, and lend out a helping hand whenever we can. Let's just try and like I said, guys, do better. It's still crazy out there. We're and let's just try and help each other out. Thank you all.
Of course. Stay safe out there. That's all it is. It's after taxes, so good job, everybody.
Who filed their taxes.
Who
I was
filed
gonna
their
say, except
taxes.
for those that are maybe scrambling because they're late right now.
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? But good job, everybody. Good job to the most of you. Again, and this week I got nothing. It's been okay this week. It's been okay this
Yeah.
week. So keep
But
it up, guys. Keep it up.
You have one thing.
I feel like that's light at the
You
end
have
of
one
the
thing.
tunnel speaking right there.
Yeah, it
know?
is. It is very light at the end of the tunnel. Like, nothing major has come up where it's like, hey, you know what, man? Like, just be nice. Keep safe. Do unto others as you would like to do unto you.
And
Be good. Be good, people. But
I feel like that's a dirty way to say it.
oh, how dare you, sir?
The way you said it. I feel like it's a dirty way to say it.
so
But we're
Portugal's
at the
not
end,
strong
so
with this
you
one.
guys know what time it is. My man, Theo Walski.
Yeah.
Send us out
What's
like
up,
you
y'all?
do.
To all those out there, thank you for watching. Thanks for listening. Till next time, TTFN. Ta-ta for now.
Good night, everybody.